What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
I don't want any copyright claims. Let's go ambient.
Something with a beat.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
I imagine that if I picked ellipses, it would have just chosen for me, so that's why I didn't go that direction.
Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. My oldest friend.
So these obviously were the main, I guess you could call them antagonists of the last season. Then there's obviously Lady Arkham, who turned out to be Vicky Vale. That was a weird one. Did not see that coming.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Let's go Gotham feed. Gotham citizens support GCPD Batman partnership. Despite some heavy criticisms from elected officials, the Gotham City Police Department's public partnership with the mass vigilante known as Batman has been a rousing success with the city's population. Across the board, crime in the Gotham City limits has been down from the previous year, with violent crimes hitting a record low. Though some on the city council have raised concerns about Batman's hidden identity and his operation outside the restrictions of the law, it doesn't appear to be hurting public opinion. Quote, "I don't care who he is, I care that he makes things safer," said grocery store owner Wayne Barton, whose business has been a 50% spike, or seen a 50% spike in sales after dark in recent months. Councilmember Gal Rich is sympathetic to business owners like Barton, but she maintains, until we know who this Batman is, I don't think we can ever be truly safe. So I'm not going to go over all of these. Dent date. Alright, I'm actually curious about this. Dent trial date pushed back again. A federal judge has delayed the start of former Gotham Mayor Harvey Dent's criminal trial by several more months following the departure of the defendant's entire legal team. The team, led by attorney Brandon Hoffman, announced they were recusing themselves in a pretrial hearing on Monday morning. Instead, Dent, who previously served as Gotham City District Attorney, has insisted on representing himself in the trial. In a statement in court, Hoffman said, quote, "I no longer feel I can defend Mr. Dent to the best of my ability." Judge Harriet Stokes then moved to delay the trial for 2 more months while Dent prepared his case. This is the 4th delay to the trial and the 3rd set of attorneys to part ways with Dent, who is facing multiple charges of murder, criminal negligence, and fraud. Cobblepot model prisoner. That's really all I need to know on that one. So yeah, when I decided in the last season to go with Batman as the guy who met up with Gordon, it was because I wanted a distinction between Batman and Bruce. I felt like if I tried to save face by being a part of the Gordon administration as Bruce Wayne, it could potentially just kind of muddy things up, whereas even if Bruce looks bad, that's okay, because at the end of the day, the important thing is that people are on Batman's side. Or at least that's kind of, I figure, what Bruce would think in the scenario. which is why I went that way. And it seems like that's kind of how things are going at the moment.
Agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Also, by the way, is that woman still waiting outside for me to take her home? Because that lady, I think, may have got stood up, potentially.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
All right, let's look at the Codex. Alright, I'm actually very intrigued by this character. Imani Avesta. It was Special Agent Imani Avesta who handed me the psychological profile on Riddler. I don't know much about her other than that she's a Gotham native and seems to have the confidence of Amanda Waller. She's also a huge fan of Batman, which is somewhat relieving. Maybe I can use that to my advantage in further dealings with the agency. I don't know. I just, based off of what happened with Vicky Vale, I'm very apprehensive to trust anybody who's, like, seriously nice to Batman. Like, I don't know. It's just odd to me, especially considering she's working with Amanda Waller, who is a complete asshole. I feel like there's a switcheroo coming on that one. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. For the time being, I should probably start being a bit nicer to her next time I see her as Batman.
See what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
What if he just, like, opened it and that's it? Like, that was a pretty simple puzzle. That actually didn't require any work at all.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Thematically, I bet Blind Justice would make sense. The Eye of a Hurricane, maybe?
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though.
Oh.
Not 1.
So it's something else.
Okay. Eye of a hurricane?
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question.
True.
If that is indeed the key.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
I'm just going down the list at this point. Give me a break.
He's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
So it's the needle. That was it? My movie tickets.
Never forget.
What? This is not the Bat computer. I pressed A and it took me downstairs. I'm very confused.
Needle. A record needle.
Ah.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
I can't stress enough how excited I am that Riddler is like the main villain in this one. I've always wanted something to do Riddler justice, and they never really do.
Lucius, I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, just some tax papers. Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great. You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
All right, Mr. Bossy.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What? What?
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Okay, I will. Is that from the agency?
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
That's a bit disconcerting.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time.
Okay, this is very presumptuous.
High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart.
Right, now, that's
Just
nice.
like
Get
its
out of the
designer.
office or you'll be fired.
Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Fuck. No.
Interesting.
No.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell
Are you
in
serious?
molecular engineering.
Let me take a
No.
crack. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Are you sure you don't have someplace to be?
I'm sorry, but no. This is fucking ridiculous. Are you kidding?
Whatever. I've got to get back to orientation anyway. Have fun scratching your heads.
We will. Meanwhile, not having anyone know I'm Batman. Thank you.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle.
How is it even an option? Are you serious?
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do.
I would hope
I
not.
understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business. But, you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold.
Why?
Into the mission. If not now, then in the future. We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Or heavier, because you're constantly worried people are going to share your secrets.
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
I don't know, she just comes off as the loudmouth type. I'm a little
Mr. Wayne.
apprehensive.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
Keep me in the loop about that, thing.
Will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
That's not good. Cover that.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
No.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
Maybe I just like the attention. The philanthropy is a great way to stay in the headlines.
Yet you're such a private person.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend.
Thank you for telling me these things I didn't know.
Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Oh, god damn it.
Joker,
what are you doing?
You were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
She's very different with me than she is with Batman.
Wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
She is very different here. This is interesting. I might have been right. Also, this doesn't look good.
Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her.
What
That
the
I'm
fuck?
sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
What? You've got to be kidding me.
Lucius! No!
Oh my god.